Eve. I hope you all had a wonderful New Year. I know we did, the cameraman and I. It was quiet, but that's okay. It was kind of nice to have a quiet evening at home. Today, I'm going to make something special for you. My mother loved to bake, and she loved to collect recipes. She's been gone a long time now, but I'm very thankful that I have some of her old recipes to refer to. She made a pound cake that was absolutely delicious. It was actually an apricot brandy pound cake. This pound cake was, it was dense, it was moist, and I love a moist pound cake. That's how pound cake should be, nice and moist. And it was delicious. So I have her recipe, and I'm gonna bake that cake for you today. So I think we should get started. The recipe takes a little bit of time. It has a lot of flavors in it, a lot of extracts. And one nice thing is you can make this recipe ahead. In fact, a lot of times I like to make it the day before because this way it gives the flavors a chance to get a little bit stronger. So the first thing you need to do is preheat your oven to 325 degrees. Then you're going to grease and you're going to flour a 10-inch tube pan. I've already done that. I'm using this tube pan here. You can use any tube pan that you have. What you're going to do next, and I have all my ingredients pre-measured, I'm going to take our electric mixer, and I'm going to put 3 cups of regular granulated sugar in there. So let me just put the 3 cups of sugar in. Okay, I'll move that out of the way. And I'm going to add my butter. Now I have my mother's recipe right here, which I'm going to refer to. So it's 3 cups of granulated sugar and 1 cup of butter. So the butter should be softened, and 1 cup of butter would be 2 sticks. So I have 2 sticks of softened butter in here. I'm going to put that in with the sugar. Now I will put this recipe in the description box below the video for you so you can refer to it. So now I'm going to beat my sugar and my butter for a little while until it's incorporated and a little creamy. So I'm just going to put this, no I'm not, I'm going to first of all raise my beater. Now I'm going to put it on. I'm going to incorporate the sugar in with the butter. You okay over there, cameraman?
I'll survive.
It seems like everyone enjoys listening to you on camera. I have no idea why, but they do.
Can you blame them?
I don't know. They seem to think you're a regular riot.
Oh, I'm a riot, that's for sure.
You're a riot, all right. All right, so I'm mixing this. And then the recipe calls for 6 eggs. And we're going to add the eggs to the sugar and the butter mixture gradually, one at a time. Some of you have been asking where my grandchildren are. You haven't seen them in a video in a while. Coming soon.
To a theater near you.
That's right. As my grandchildren would say, they count the eggs when I put them in 2. And then of course we have the grandchild who cracks the egg on the top of his head. Yes, they're quite entertaining. They must take after the cameraman.
I think that's a possibility, and he'll be here tomorrow.
Cameraman still has his apron that says real men wear aprons that I gave him for Father's Day. Have you seen him on camera yet? No.
I want you to know, you realize that the front of your driveway is called an apron. Just so you know that.
Thank you, cameraman, for reminding me. I got a new apron for Christmas from my 2 grandchildren, Jake and Aaron. And can you see it there? It says Baking Diva on it, and it's hot pink with black and white little polka dots and a cupcake. It's adorable. I have to get back to starting to wear my aprons. I told you all I was apron obsessed, but then I stopped wearing them for a little while because it was around the holidays. Of course, I am a little messy when I bake, so now I'm going back to the aprons. Let me get this fourth egg in there.
What do you do if the egg has a double yolk?
You know something? I was just talking about that the other day. Do any of you know if you have an egg with a double yolk, does it count as one egg or does it count as 2 eggs? It counts as 1 egg because they don't go by the yolks in the egg. And if an egg has a double yolk, you'll always see that one yolk is always larger than the other yolk. And they go by measurements, etc. So remember that. It's a little tip for you. A double yolk egg counts as 1 egg.
Well, I guess the yolk's on me.
Thanks for bringing that up, though, cameraman. It's a good tip for people. This is coming nice and creamy now with all of the sugar and the eggs and the butter. Okay, so I'm mixing that up till it's all thoroughly mixed and incorporated.
Wow, is that a business comment?
No, it's just a baking comment.
Oh.
Now I'm going to take another bowl, and in this bowl, I'm going to put 3 cups of flour, regular all-purpose flour, which I have already pre-measured. So we're putting the flour. Let me see my mom's recipe. She says put in 3 cups of flour, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. This is baking soda here. It's 1/4 teaspoon. There you go. I always like to level it off. You should do the same. Okay. So we're putting the flour, the baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt in there. And I'm just going to mix that all together. Now remember when I told you that this recipe had a lot of flavorings in it? You're going to see in my next step it has orange extract, it has lemon extract, rum extract, vanilla, and almond. I believe there's 5 extracts that go into this cake. And I didn't think I was going to be able to find the lemon and the orange in my food store, but I did. I went to ShopRite and they had them in there. So we're going to mix this up real good. Let me put this aside just for now. Okay, next I'm going to take another bowl. This recipe takes a little time. It has a lot of ingredients, but you'll see in the end it's very well worth it. So in our next bowl, we're going to combine sour cream. So I have my regular sour cream here. I'm going to put in, whoops, let me get it open first. I believe it's 1/2 cup. No, I'm sorry, it's 1 cup of sour cream. That's why I have to read the recipe. So this is 1/2 cup. I'm going to put 2 of these in. You don't need a bowl this big, but I happen to have this bowl, so I'm going to use it. So that's 1/2 cup. Put another one in. Okay. There we go. So that's 1 cup of sour cream. And it's not light sour cream, it's regular sour cream. This happens to be all natural sour cream, ShopRite brand. You can use any brand you want. Okay, so in here we're putting in the sour cream. Okay. And we're going to put in the flavorings and the brandy. This is the apricot brandy. So let me get the flavorings in there first. First of all, we're going to put in a half a teaspoon of, ta-da, rum flavoring. Uh-oh. Cameraman, I need your help. This is really, I can't get the rum open. Here you go, help me out here.
Okay, Diva.
I hate when these things happen.
Here you go, Diva.
Must be my old Diva
I'll
hands.
do all of these, Diva.
Thank you. Thank you, cameraman. All right, so I said that was a half a teaspoon of rum flavoring. So here we have a half a teaspoon. These flavorings are so good in this cake. Smells good. Okay, that was the rum. Put this aside. Then we have it's a half a teaspoon of rum flavoring, and it's a quarter of a teaspoon of lemon extract. So let me get the lemon, here we go. It's a quarter of a teaspoon of that. Cameraman!
Yes?
The little tab is still on here.
Oh, yeah, Mama.
I can get it off, I think. Hold on. Hold your horses. I got it. Okay. What did I say now? I'm losing track. I said a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of lemon extract. Boy, I'm telling you, this is the lemon. Now I'm all confused. This was the lemon extract. The lemon extract was a quarter of a teaspoon. Cameraman's laughing at me. Quarter of a teaspoon of lemon extract. Got all out of whack there, and I couldn't open it. Let's see what extract is next. 1 teaspoon of orange extract. This brings out all the flavors in the cake, all the extracts. Okay, so that's a teaspoon of orange extract. Let me get my teaspoon. Oh wow, it smells just like a regular orange. Cameraman's laughing at me. Alrighty, and what other extract? Let's see. We have here the almond extract, a quarter of a teaspoon of almond extract. That was a little extra, but that's okay. I like almond. And last but not least, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You can see I always buy a big bottle of that because I use a lot of vanilla in my baking. So it's 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Whoops. Okay. So we're done with the extracts. And now, last but not least, is a half a cup of apricot flavored brandy. Now the cameraman picked this up for me at the liquor store because we didn't have any. It says natural fruit apricot flavored brandy. How do you say the brand name of that? Do you know, cameraman?
Leroux.
Well, it can be any brand that you want. You just need a half a cup of it. And what happened to my cup? Ta-ta, let me go get my half a cup. Be right back. This is really not supposed to be a comedy show. It's supposed to be a real baking video. But I thought I was all prepared. Now I can't seem to find my half a cup. Here it is. Okay, sorry about that. In goes a half a cup of this apricot flavored brandy. Doesn't smell like much to me. What about you, cameraman? Whoa, look at that, half a cup.
Smells exactly like
Woo!
apricot brandy.
Okay.
Ooh.
Can you smell it over there?
Sure.
All right, I can't really smell it.
The flavors are just wafting toward me.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'm just gonna mix this up a little bit, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do next. So we mixed our flour and baking soda and salt, and we put that aside. We combined our sour cream, our flour, and our brandy. Now we are going to alternate the flour mixture and this sour cream mixture into our sugar mixture. And we're gonna mix it all until it's just blended. So let me take the flour mixture back over here. Get this mixed a little bit. Wow, now it smells good. All those extracts in there. All righty. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna have to put my mixer on low. I'm gonna have to stand up for this one. Put a little bit of the flour mixture in there. Put my mixer on low to get it started, as my grandchildren would say, so that the flour doesn't go poof all over the place. Oh, this looks so yummy already. Now I'm going to put some of the sour cream mixture in. We're supposed to alternate. Okay. Whoa, now I guess this is also a recipe. You see, on my new apron. This is also a recipe. Would you say, cameraman, for adults only because of the apricot flavored brandy? Or will it bake off?
Well, it will bake off depending on the temperature, but if you want your younger children to go to bed early, then give them a slice of the...
Don't tell my YouTube family that.
Oh,
They won't
sorry.
like it. No, so I would say this is for an adult-only recipe. That's why I don't have my grandchildren here today baking with me. They'll be asking me, what's apricot brandy? And my answer would be, oh, it's just something for adults only. Children can't have it.
It's apricots chopped up.
Yeah, right.
And it is snowing out today.
Yes.
Diva.
Thank you for reminding me, cameraman. We're in New Jersey. We're in North Jersey, and it's snowing. Is it still snowing, Tim?
Yes, it is, Diva.
And you know what? I was thinking of this before. While my cake is baking, I think I'm going to take the camera outside.
Really?
And just do, a couple of just a minute long video of the outside of the house and the snow coming down, and give you a little idea of what we have weather-wise here in New Jersey. And it's a perfect day to bake a cake.
Well, why don't you take your camera outside? I'll film you shoveling snow. That would be different.
No, the Diva's not going to shovel snow today. Remember, the Diva had her knee surgery.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm not allowed to shovel snow.
Oh, you have a doctor's note for that?
Cameraman, I'm not allowed. For those that are interested, my knee is getting better. It's not quite there yet. Still hurts. Still going to physical therapy twice a week, but it's much better than it was. They tell me it takes quite a while. It was knee replacement. Ugh. This looks so delicious. The batter is like thick and very creamy like. Let me get the rest of this flour in. I want to follow my mom's recipe perfectly, so she'd be very proud of me. I think I get a lot of my baking skills and my crafting and all from both my grandmothers, actually. For those that follow me, you know, but for those that don't, my dad's mom, she used to bake all the birthday cakes for all the grandchildren. She actually made my mother's wedding gown, which is just beautiful. She knew how to sew beautifully, and she loved to bake. My mother loved to cook, but she loved to bake, and she loved to party plan. My brother and I always had the best parties when we were young. She was very creative, so I guess I got both of their genes, because I like to do it all. Right, cameraman?
You sure do.
Okay. Now, somebody asked me the other day, who eats all this stuff you bake? Well, some of it we eat. Some of it I'll send over to my neighbor. Some of it my children and grandchildren will have if they stop over, or I'll bring it over to them. And some of it I freeze. And actually that brings me to this cake. You can freeze this cake for up to about 3 months if you wrap it tightly in saran wrap. I like to wrap my cakes tightly in saran wrap and then put them in an airtight container, and then I'll put them into the freezer. So as soon as I get this all mixed, I'm going to put it in my tube pan. This cake is going to bake in the oven anywhere from 60 to 70 minutes. So you have to test it. You can test it with your cake tester or with a toothpick. You know, if it comes out clean, it's all done. So I think this is mixed pretty well. I'm going to put it into the tube pan, get this little baby in the oven, and then the diva is going to go out in the snow. You coming with me, cameraman?
No, it's Saturday, it's January, and college basketball rules.
That's true. In fact, we're trying to find a way where I can, we're experimenting, where I can set up my camera and do some of these videos myself. I don't want to put my hubby, the cameraman, out of a job, but sometimes he does like to watch his college basketball, so he'll tell me, we can't film, sorry, we can't film on a Saturday. We have to watch I have to watch my basketball. We'll have to film on the Sunday. And I know some of you even do your filming twice a week, but no, I am just fortunate that the cameraman will film me once a week. But if I can figure out how to do this all myself, you might see more of me. So this is what the batter looks like. It's nice and thick and creamy. I'm going to put it into the pan.
Do you need to add any Jameson to that?
No, but what you do need to do is make sure, you and your Jameson, what you do need to do is make sure that you grease and flour this pan very well so the cake doesn't stick to it.
Well, Grease is one of my favorite films of all time.
I know you like that, right?
Yeah, Frankie Valli, Four Seasons, oh my God.
I hope people watch our videos to the end.
I grew up with them.
Because they can see what a comedy team we
They're
are.
from New Jersey. All 4 of the originals are from New Jersey.
Alrighty. Okay, everybody, I'm going to finish putting this in the pan. Going to get it in the oven, and I will be back when I take it out of the oven and it's cooled, okay? See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
This is the big diva outside during the snowstorm
Hi.
at her house in Wayne, New Jersey.
It's snowing out.
Yes, it's snow. I know that. I think I'm in it.
It's so cold.
Oh, yeah.
It's freezing.
Why don't you have a coat on?
I don't know. Look at all that snow.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, my
If
gosh.
I had mittens on, I'd throw a snowball at you.
Yeah? And
It's not packing snow and it's cold.
And I'd lock you out of the house.
Everybody.
Goodbye, diva.
It's so cold.
Go back in the
I'll
garage.
see you soon as my cake comes out of the oven.
Go back in the garage, diva.
Bye.
Bye, diva.
I'm back. The cake was baked. I kept it in the oven for about 60 minutes, so it took an hour. Depending on your oven, it'll be anywhere from 60 to 70 minutes. As you can see, it came out beautifully. I like to sprinkle the apricot brandy pound cake with confectioner's sugar. However, I also have a recipe for an apricot brandy, like an icing or a glaze that you can sprinkle on it. I'm going to put that in the description box also. It's very easy. It just takes confectioner's sugar, a little apricot brandy. I think there's a little milk in there. I think there's a little whipping cream. But as I mentioned earlier, this cake does taste better made the day before. And you can freeze it. If you put it in the freezer, it will probably be more flavorful when you defrost it. So I'm going to leave that up to you. But for all intensive purposes for the video, it's still a little warm now, but I did want to cut it so I could do a taste testing. So here we go. Okay, let me get this little baby out of here. Put it on my plate. There you have it. I'm going to give it a little taste. It should be very moist and flavorful. I can taste the flavorings in there. I can taste the apricot brandy, but it's not real strong. It's actually delicious. So give it a try. It's worth the effort. If you like what you saw today, go over to my YouTube channel, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel because I have lots more to come. My cameraman will be assisting me, I hope, right, cameraman?
Oh, indubitably.
So anyway, I hope 2017 is great for you, and I hope you enjoy this cake and subscribe. Alrighty, toodles!